Hello, dear Virgo. How are you all? Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and this is your reading from the 1st until the 15th of June of 2020. It is a general and love reading, and I'm going to be doing a 9-card spread. Virgo, this is only a tarot reading as I'm doing the astrology. We've got the Two of Wands that just fell out. Two of Wands. So the world is your oyster. The astrology will be done on a separate video, so please look out for that for June. So for those of you that are astrology lovers and you want to learn more about what's going on as we are dealing with eclipses, retrogrades, your ruling planet Mercury will be retrograding as well. Venus is already retrograde. And I will be going into much more detail about the astrology. So let's have a look at what you're dealing with, dear Virgo. What's going on for you with this 9-card spread? And I'm using the Llewellyn Tarot, which is an old tarot deck of mine. I wanted some fresh energies, but fresh energies to do with the past. So Virgo, what is it? What's going on? Let's have a look. So the main focus here is the Ten of Wands. You've been dealing with heaviness, Virgo. 9 of Swords in the past. This is the typical Virgo card, I should say. Page of Swords. So worries around the truth, worries about no communication, worries around work, heaviness. A lot of work that you're dealing with. 3 of Swords. Look at that. So there was an ending. Since there was no clarity and no truth, there was an ending and there was heartbreak here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Yes, you were dealing with someone that was holding on. Holding on and not speaking truthfully. They were dealing with a lot maybe and they did not want to share that with you. But this could also be your energy as well. Let's have a look. What comes after the 10 of Wands, which is the end of the burden? 6 of Cups. So worries around children, worries around trust issues, obviously with the 3 of Swords there. This is the soulmate connection. 6 of Cups goes back to the past, at past happy times. Now, this is the past area. This is the future area. Let's see how the past meets with the future. And we've got the Queen of Wands. You're sitting in your strength. Dear Virgo, this is you. You are the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be a mother, you may be someone who is providing for others. You're very nurturing. You're very hardworking, obviously, because maybe you need to provide. Maybe you're the main provider in your own life, as there are children here. Let's see what else. We've got the 2 of Wands. There it is. So there's a choice that you're making. This is also a doorway that is opening. You've made your choice, I would say, more than likely. Something to do with worldly matters, things to do with the world at large. And this is also, do I walk through that doorway? What do I do? Do I expand my business? Do I expand to other countries, to other cultures? Do I move to another place? 2 of Wands, a choice. And let's see what else we've got. We've got the 7 of Swords. Wow. 7 of Swords. Now, another sign had this card right here. It may have been Cancer, but I'm not 100%. I do think it was the Cancer reading. Nevertheless, what's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the 5 of Pentacles, so a sense of feeling left out in the cold, having a lack of funds, maybe a lack of emotional security, okay, maybe needing to tweak that, look at things in a different way. We've got the 8 of Wands, and 8 of Wands is Cupid's love arrow. So at some point there was the desire to either visit some other place, travel to a distant place, communication. There has been no communication. There have been no love messages. And we've got the Strength card. Someone's holding back on sending those messages. But both people are suffering here. Both people. Let's have a look. Now we've got everything here. We've got cups, we've got swords, we've got wands, we've got pentacles. Let's have a look at your love life with Amira's Love Oracle for Virgo, please, Spirit. Virgo. And we have the Beauty Queen. Beauty Queen can mean someone that's beautiful or someone that's in the arts, someone that's very creative, someone that likes to perform. Could be someone that interacts with others. You know, Beauty Queen does remind me of that Leo energy. Someone that performs and they are watched by others. So this could be someone who is a dancer. This could be someone who is an advisor who deals with other people. Someone that is shown. Someone that is very, maybe even popular, I'm going to say. Let's have a look. We've got fun times. And we've got long distance. Wow. And I feel as though someone may be admiring you from a distance. The long distance does show that ship. She's looking right across, which means she's wanting her ships to come in or she's wanting to travel. I do feel that you are dealing with someone that's at a distance, someone that may be trying to get out and enjoy themselves, trying to kid themselves where their happiness is concerned. That's what I feel here. And we've got the Dating Queen. Wow. So a lot of offers, dear Virgo, a lot of offers are around you. But what does your heart truly desire? That's the question. And this is past life. So with this card, it does speak of familiarity. So you may be dealing with someone that you feel is connected with you from a past lifetime. And they could be at a long distance. Maybe they were admiring you from a distance. Maybe in the past you had fun times, but then maybe that ship sailed away. Now it looks like you feel a sense of, singlehood here, and there are many offers, but you are dealing with a past life connection. Let's see. We've got destiny, as you can see. But this can also speak of karma, dharma coming back around, which is going to give you a lot of offers, whether this is love, whether this is business. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Lenormand for you. So we've got 13 swords here. 13 is Scorpio. Things that have been deep maybe came to the surface. Maybe someone was not connecting with you on a deep level, on a physical, sexual, intimate level. We've also got another 7 swords, which would make it 20 swords. 20 is judgment. Someone's kept, and I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't dealing with an air sign. We've got air, a fair bit of air here. Someone's kept something from you, no doubt here. 7 of Swords, we usually, with this card, we say that this is the Father in this deck, the Father and the Son. So someone may be kept from you. Maybe they're not sharing with you. If this is a father and son, it means that even if they're in a committed partnership or connection, which I don't think they are, I feel as though they're keeping things from you, and maybe something came to light, and that's why there was a judgment call. Virgo, let's have a look. We have the anchor, and the anchor means many things. It means laying foundations, which means someone may have been married, someone was trying to build on their foundation, on their home, trying to get stable. Okay, but this is also a card of restraint. It is a card of stability and security, but this is Capricorn and Saturn in Capricorn, which is hard work. It's also something long-lasting, something that one works very hard to acquire. Let's see what else. We've got the Mountain. Some of you wanted stability, a commitment, but you had issues here with a mountain. You had to finish a karmic cycle. This is the number 21, which is the world card. Or you're at a distance, a physical distance, so therefore stability could not come about, as there was a physical distance as well as blockages here. Now, dear Virgo, you may be dealing with someone that could be close to mountains, living in a mountainous area, or this could be you. And we've got the birds. The birds can mean news that's coming through. This is also a sense of nervousness. This could mean gossip as well. A sense of excitement, but also worry with news that could be coming through or news that is not coming through, as this is a number 12. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the path. And the path can mean choices. It's like the Two of Wands, but it can also speak of separation, choices, opportunities for travel, hesitation to make a choice, okay? And especially with Venus retrograding in the sign of Gemini, Gemini is all about someone not being able to make a decision. But this is Venus in Libra, which is heavenly. It's the heavenly Venus. And it is a master number, so you're just meant to have a choice. You're meant to, if you've been in a committed partnership where there was an ending and you've been wanting to move towards something much more stable, you do have a choice here, okay? And this I see as the stairway to heaven. So as long as you make the right choice, everything will be good. What's beneath that? The clouds. The clouds, and then we've got the sun. So the sun says happiness, clarity. You will have communication that will put you in a place that you need to make a choice, an important choice. And we've got the lilies here. The lilies can speak of sexuality, but it can also speak of that pure motherly love. Okay, let me have a look. Yeah. You know, the lilies can also speak about ethics, wisdom, maybe even being quite moral. Okay, but this is the open wound for you, dear Virgo. So because the lilies are Chiron in Virgo, Chiron can be that open wound. Virgo can be the person who is of service to others. Virgo can also be someone who's looking closely at their open wounds. So wounds in regards to self-worth, to intimacy. Okay. So obviously here, someone has been holding back from you. Could have been an earth sign that you're dealing with. We do have 5 of Pentacles right here. As you could see, we've got 5 Pentacles. And here we've got the 5 of Pentacles as the general energy. So even though this person was holding back on their emotions, on their reality, and telling you the truth, they haven't let go of this relationship. Let me take some more cards. Now, we do have 3 of Swords, which can mean the love triangle as well. We've got the choice card right there. Can you see the cards? Yes, you can. Let's have a look at that 5 of Pentacles. And we've got the 6 of Swords. So leaving those 5 of Pentacles in the past and moving emotionally, intuitively, physically, moving on to something much more calmer. This could be literal travel as well. Let's have a look at the 10 of Wands in the center. We've got the 7 of Cups. The burden was there was no clarity. The burden may have been that this may have been a secretive, this is Pisces, a secretive but unconditionally loving connection. The unconditional love, I believe, was from both, but Pisces can also mean darkness, Okay, the ending of some sort of a cycle. Virgo, Pisces would be your 7th house of partnerships and romance. But Pisces can also be clandestine relationships. But also, we know that Pisces can be also the illusion. Let's have a look at that 9 of Swords. We've got the 2 of Cups, so a lot of worries around this soulmate connection. Okay, maybe not enough communication. We've got the 10th sword that the page holds. We've got 9 and 1 is 10 swords here. Let's have a look at this page. And we've got the Fool. The Fool. So I feel as though felt as though Virgo was taken for a ride. Something was withheld from you. There was a lack of communication. Virgo took that leap of faith, but took the leap of faith into heartbreak. Maybe Virgo first stepped out of a relationship because Virgo takes the risk and jumps straight into the 3 of Swords. I feel that this is you, but if this is not you, then you're dealing with strong Aries. Could be Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's have a look at that 3 of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, someone wanted commitment here and the other person did not. They could not provide as they were probably committed elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles is that potential. Some of you were heartbroken and you're looking only at business. You're looking only at business and providing a new beginning, maybe something stable for your own children if you have them. But this is also a new business. This could be taking a risk on a new business. And with the 3 of Swords, that may have been what you were licking your wounds where love was concerned, but business was more important. Your money matters. Let's have a look at the 4 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Wands. So you've probably been dealing with someone that was quite successful. Maybe probably had a very strong ego as well. We've got a couple of 6s here. We've also got the 6 of Swords here. So we've got the 6 of Cups. 6 4s are 24. 2 and a 4 equals 6. Again, 6 is the Lovers. Now, next step was the 6 of Cups. So this soulmate connection. The High Priestess, which means it was a spiritual connection, but it was also a secretive connection. That was at a distance with that 3 of Wands, obviously. And to make this move towards a commitment, a stable relationship, someone was going to be heartbroken with this 3 of Swords. Let's have a look at this Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Swords. Wow. Virgo, your competition may be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this could also be another side to you. Maybe you close the door, dear Virgo. Queen of Swords is someone that's been hurt, someone who has been through their own issues, therefore they don't show emotion. Yeah, so you've gone cold, Virgo. Only you're very practical now. That's all it is. And what you need is truth, clarity, and communication. Let's look at the 2 of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Swords, which comes through. You now know the choice you're going to make. This is also communication, and you're not going to make the choice that is going to keep you in the past. I believe you're moving towards the future. You are severing ties with the past. If there is no clarity, if there is no communication, you're using your decisive sword and you're cutting through the crap. Okay. Let's have a look. Someone could be, the other person could be deciding whether they're going to communicate with you. Now, I'm going to say that, you know, I feel that the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles could also be 2 sisters. I feel here. And I feel that the Queen of Swords was someone that was quite deceptive, They did the backstabbing here, and you've been worried a lot about it. With that Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, which could also be secrets withheld. And the Three of Swords there. Something needed to change. Something deep needed to change. I do believe that you've turned your back to someone who was holding secrets from you. The trust was broken, obviously. And unless there is truth and clarity and someone being up on the up and up and communicating honestly, I don't think Virgo will be accepting any apologies, or because, and I do feel, dear Virgo, there is a lot of nervousness and tension when you're around this person, whether this is a family member, a sibling, a mother, or anything to do with family. Let's have a look at that Seven of Swords. And we've got the King of Swords here. So, dear Virgo, you're probably dealing with someone whose words were quite cutting. This is someone also that has probably had their own issues in the past. We've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. As I said, this could be another side to you. And look at what's sitting right in between them, the Ace of Swords. And there are 3 swords here, just like up here, as you could see. So the truth is standing in between these two. And the pain is that there hasn't been enough communication, enough truth for this to gel. But the King of Swords could be someone that's ready now to speak their truth. They're feeling quite nervous about it. The fact that they're feeling quite nervous means that there is something that they're worried about, something that they want to speak to you about, dear Virgo. Could be surrounding other people, because with the birds, it does say, you know, there's a few birds here, which could be a family situation, could be gossip. Let's take another card on this King of Swords. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords that the King holds is the Eight of Swords. So, and we've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, again, conflict. But this person is willing to take the action, move towards that, and they're going to fight. They're going to fight, even though they've been keeping you at bay. I do feel they've been dealing with a lot, but now they've got the upper hand and they're going to fight for this. They're going to fight naysayers, and I'm going to say if there were blockages because of family, because of obligations, because of whatever, a karmic, fated time in this connection, I do feel that they're willing to put in the effort. And what I see here is we've got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. The fact, Virgo, that you've probably turned your back on this soulmate connection, now they're ready to do the rest of the work. We've got the Ten of Wands here, which is a cycle that needed to get to that 10. That's what I feel here. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Ace of Wands, everyone. Ace of Wands, which is the light coming on. This is the potential that someone is going to move towards their desires. This is a strong connection, very powerful, very desired new beginning, and it's coming in quickly. Knight of Swords. This could also be an argument. We know that the Knight of Swords, their words could be quite cutting. Maybe their truth could be quite harsh. And that's probably why they've got cold feet about talking about it. But we do have the Two of Cups here, which is an understanding. There was a strong connection at some point, and then came that worry, the stress, the anxiety around this. Let's take some Sibillas. I want to have a look at the area right here. with the Seven of Swords, King of Swords, High Priestess, and the Seven of Wands. We have delirantes, someone's delirious. These are silly actions. Someone has done something silly. We've got the meneo, which is the card of connection. It's like the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is someone that is wanting to pop the question. This is a soulmate connection. And we've got the falsita. So what I feel is that someone lied. I feel that your partner, dear Virgo, more than likely, kept this information from you, that they were maybe already in a commitment, but also they could have kept for others of you that you were deep in their heart and they wanted a commitment, but they had other things that they were dealing with, and for whatever reason, they were not truthful. And we've got the lettera, which is news coming in. News is coming in, messages are coming in. This could be an SMS message, this could be an email, could be anything like that. Let's see what else I want to have. I want to check out the middle of the reading, which is the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So we've got allegrezza al cuore, merriment and happiness, but there's three people here, right? We've got casa. So casa is like the Two of Cups. It's also getting stable. It's the constitution of marriage, family, and maybe this is also an empire that's been built, a business, let's say. So, and we've got superbia. So you're probably dealing with someone that's quite well-known, someone who's been quite successful, and they do have a strong ego. They do have a strong ego, dear Virgo. A bit of vanity here. But this can also say that they're, after the lack of clarity with the Seven of Cups, the Piscean energy, after not knowing that after the confusion comes happiness, because the clarity is coming in, comes happiness, security, and something superb. Let's take a couple more cards. We've got the Bambino and the Belvedere. So there is newness and you're waiting on it. You may be waiting for someone that is sailing in from a distance. And we've also got Melancholia. So this person has gone through a bit of depression. This could also be you. This person could also be a father with a Bambino, but the Bambino can also speak of newness, okay? We've got Alegria. So a lot of happiness, celebration. We've got Morte, which is Scorpio, death, change. And we've got the Visitor, Vecchia Signora. So this has had to go through depth. It's a Plutonian energy that needed to happen. A transformation, and the Signora is the visitor. So some of you have been waiting very, very long for this connection. And there's a sense of depression, and this could be both of you. Someone is looking as very single, maybe trying to forget their problems as they were going through a transformation. And Vecchia Signora is the visitor. It's the wise one. Someone has turned wise. They now understand where the importance is for them and what they need to do. And the Signora could also be a situation that has matured, but also someone that is advising you, or this could also be a mother figure, so something to do with motherhood. We've got the mother and the child, and we've got the consolante sorpresa here, so something coming in unexpectedly. Okay, dear Virgo, let me take some handwritten messages for you. And let's see what the messages are. Personal messages these are. They will not resonate for everyone. I would appreciate if you gave me a like, if you subscribe, if you're new to my channel. And I'd love to hear your comments. Give me a like, subscribe on my channel, press that notification bell so that you know that I've uploaded something. Let's see. Now, these messages could be from you. These could be your thoughts. or these could be their thoughts. You were too overbearing. I felt suffocated, insecurities, and jealousy. Wow. Okay. Virgo, maybe you were very nitpicky with this person. They felt suffocated. Maybe they couldn't hide where they were coming from because you were putting the pressure on them. That's what that could mean. I'm ready to take the next step with you. Well, that's a sudden jump, isn't it? So someone obviously felt suffocated here until the truth came out. And they've been going through much change. Maybe Virgo was ready to take the next step. We've also got, I love, love, love you. And this is 21. 18 and 3 is 21. 21 is the ending of a cycle. I do believe that I love, love, love you. I do believe that now this is the realization. Maybe that's the choice that someone needed to make here. Where was their heart? Someone obviously wanted something stable here. Someone was not ready until they actually realized what their truth was. And the truth could be, with the King of Swords, this person wanted their freedom, the freedom to move. They didn't want to be overbeared, overburdened. They felt suffocated. Maybe they had a lot they were dealing with. Not only their personal life, but also business. Maybe Virgo came from another relationship where they were suffocated here and they needed more freedom. As we know, the Queen of Swords is someone that has been through a lot. Now, if this is siblings with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, there may be jealousy, yes, between the two siblings. But now they may have realized that what is the truth? Is it a competition, being siblings? Is it I'm prettier than you, or I've got a few more dollars more than you? What is the reality? I think that these could be many chances for you. You've got a lot of choices, Virgo. I would say make the choice that your heart wants. What does your heart tell you? Don't be stuck in your head too much, as there is a lot. And I'm going to say if you're dealing with someone that's very cutting, someone that is coming across to you as being very vindictive, jealous, and using hurtful words, I would say give them back love. Don't give them what they're giving you. Give them back love, and that could be their lesson. Don't take part in this at all. And they do say you can choose your friends, not your family, right? So, all right, Virgo, I do hope that this gave you a little bit of clarity. I do hope that it helped you. Please do not forget to watch your moon and your rising, your Venus, your Mars, maybe your North Node. Whatever the case, I want to thank you in advance for all that you do for me and my channel. Sending you many blessings. Talk to you soon, everyone.